how's it going, guys? Today it is a huge pleasure to present to you the Gretsch G5260 Electromatic Baritone Guitar. I have been looking forward to making this video for about 3 weeks now, and I can tell you honestly, I don't think I've had this much fun on a guitar for a very, very long time. It is so fun to play. I bought this guitar outright the same way any customer would. This hasn't been lent to me for demo or anything like that. I've got it just the same way any customer would. I am very, very impressed. It is so good. I wouldn't have known this guitar existed if it wasn't for Rabia Massad's demo. It is such a superb video, which I have to guide you towards. There is a link in the description box below, and honestly, it just sold me completely, and I want to try and add to that demo, because there are one or two things that he didn't mention in the video, but also, it's such a brilliant tool if you are into writing some really heavy riffs, but also want to take your playing in other directions, which is the sole reason I bought one. Just to give you a lowdown of the guitar, it's a mahogany body, mahogany top, mahogany neck, laurel fingerboard. It's got a 12-inch radius, so it's really comfortable to play. It's a U-shaped profile, 22 medium jumbo frets, massive block inlay so you know where you're going. 2 mini humbuckers that are custom made for the baritones. They sound really, really open, really rich and balanced, and they aren't uber powerful either, which makes them really, really articulate, so you can do a lot with them. You have a volume and a tone, the really cool V-shaped Adjustomatic bridge here, which is basically a Tune-o-matic but with a V-shaped tailpiece, which is unique to Gretsch, which I think looks really, really cool. 3-way toggle, and that's it. Really simple setup. But there are a couple of things I wanted to mention that Rabia didn't. Nothing bad, just something that's really, really cool about the guitar that I wanted to put across. This guitar is a 29 3/4 scale length. It's almost a bass. It comes with 14s. The top is a 14, the bottom is a 72, so it's basically a bass. It got me thinking, where am I gonna get strings from for this? I'm an Elixir Strings artist, and I would get some of those, but they're out of stock, so I needed to look for a solution, and I put on Ernie Ball 6-string baritones. But because of the scale length, the strings would barely make it to the headstock, especially for the D and the G. I just managed to get a wind around there, and that's about it. Which is just about as much as some people would need anyway, but I like to put a little bit more around there. But it's one thing to think about though, should you buy one, that you need obviously very specific strings to play one of these. Another thing that's really cool about this guitar too, is it's a bolt-on neck construction, and I can hear some haters going,
"Oh, I hate bolt-ons, they don't sound right."
This guitar comes in a beautiful dark cherry finish, but also comes in loads of other finishes should dark cherry not be to your fancy. There is a link in the description box below. It's a part of the Electromatic series too, which is really, really cool for me because one, that makes it really, really affordable, but also the fact that it's made in China, a lot of people are probably gonna go, no, thank you. But you wouldn't know that if you played one. I'm really not joking there, you couldn't tell. Some of you are probably wondering, what on earth are you doing with one of these anyway? The whole point of me having a baritone is because I want to take my playing in different directions. I'm also a huge fan of 5-finger death punch, so I'm kind of getting used to the idea of maybe writing in some lower tunings for one or two things. But it doesn't mean you have to be Mr. Chuggy McChuggerton. You can actually write some really subtle stuff and have an unbelievably cool sound. And not only that, if you are taking some very conventional chord progressions and putting them in a really low tuning like this, they sound really, really mean and cool. So take your various open chords, listen to the difference here. This is why you need a baritone, I think. It will take you in different directions and you'll have a huge amount of fun in the process, regardless of what genre you play. It can kind of do lead, but that's not really what it's made for. Let me tell you from the heart, I don't think I've played a guitar that's made me pull guitar faces quite like this. It is unreal. A basic pickup test here. Thank you very much for watching this demo, you guys. I hope you've liked what you've seen. There will be some more of this guitar on the channel very soon. I have no doubt about it, and I'm writing loads of Lake Domain material with it. It's so fun to play. Absolutely love it. Definitely check this guitar out. I'm off to play some more.